If you truly love her, you'll love her fate, whether it's with you or without you. I'm more fatty. Howdy, folks. Judging by that intro, you probably know what today's topic is: love. I've had quite the relationship with love. Love is a complex thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's one of the reasons a lot of us do what we do, to feel love, affection, and warmth from the opposite gender, the same gender, whatever you're into. But at the same time that it can push you to do new things, strive for amazing things, achieve amazing feats, it can also devastate you and destroy you. The biggest determinator to whether love will create you or break you is in your mindset and how you see it, how you view it. It's not a fixed thing. Just because it's destroying you right now doesn't mean it can't create you. And just because it's creating you right now doesn't mean it can't destroy you. And that's something I found out over the past couple of years. Just 2 years ago, I was not in the best spot physically, mentally, or social. And even still, a nice girl, I'm not gonna say her name or anything, she fell in love with me. That's what she said. And we got into I guess you can call it a situationship. I hate that term, but it was not very good. I ignored her, ghosted her a couple of times, and every time she still came back. And that just really makes you realize how powerful love is. That even when someone is, I guess, mistreating you or not treating you how you should be treated, you'll still stay with them out of a desire to love them. And I want to talk about something else, but that's for another video. I'm going to go completely off topic if I bring that up. So sticking to love, I guess you really did love me. I mean, you don't stay with someone for months when they're mistreating you, ghosting you, not answering you, not going out with you, unless you really love them. And I didn't deserve it, but eventually she got tired of my shit and she blocked me, which was the best thing she could have done for, of course, herself and also me. It was only after losing her that I realized what a big mistake I made and what a massive screw up I was. I tried to get her back a couple of times. It was really pathetic, but it was necessary, since it was only to try to get her back that I was able to find myself, and her not taking me back as well, which I'm glad she didn't. I struggled for a bit, a good 2, almost 3 years. Even before her, I was still struggling. She was just a temporary distraction, something to fill the void. And after she left, I realized I just couldn't go on like that. So I changed everything about me. Socially, physically, mentally. It was the physical first. I got into weightlifting. It's everyone's backstory. Girl breaks up with you start lifting. Then after around a year of that, still not much better in any other aspect except that, I started to work on my social. Junior year, I personally call it my personal renaissance, summer renaissance. I really changed a lot about me, going from junior year to senior year. I started senior year a lot better than I finished junior year, but it still wasn't enough. I stagnated for a little, focused on, just wasting my time, honestly. And after a while, around 2-3 months ago, I realized I just couldn't go on like this anymore. I still didn't really feel much better mentally or socially, so I started to work on that. My physical was in check and my head was clear now. My perspective had broadened. I knew what I did wrong and I knew how to change it. I just didn't want to put in the effort for so long. So eventually I did just that. I became a lot more talkative, a lot more social, started to push myself out of my comfort zone, and it did wonders. The only thing I regret is that I didn't do it sooner. Now high school is over, and the time for being able to do that, it's all over. And what I'm getting at here is that love, it pushes you to do some crazy shit, man. It really does. And now, I still, even after all of that, it's funny, since, God, I really hope the audio isn't being fucked up here, because if it is, this is horrible. Last time I was recording this, the audio got fucked yesterday. It got screwed up completely. I'm just gonna shut up for now, just in case. Alright, so like I was saying, just in case the audio got messed up, how this going back to love, it made me realize that love, it really pushes you, motivates you, it drives us. It kicked me out of my ass, it lit the fire under me and got me moving, doing all of this. But it's funny because even after all of this, I would be lying to you if I said I didn't miss her. Each time she blocked me, so I can't see her profile, but something kind of embarrassing. Around 2-3 days ago, I was just minding my own business, working on some stuff, and I check my phone, and I see, well, I'm on my phone, so I see a little notification, and it says blank liked your post or liked the picture or something, and immediately my heart just dropped. Like, I instinctively swiped it away, but once I realized who it was, my heart just dropped, and I immediately opened up Instagram and started looking through my notifications, my posts, to see if she had unblocked me. It's kind of embarrassing, but it just makes you realize how powerful love really is. Even after 2 years, even after meeting new people, talking to new people, going on a few dates, doing a bunch of cold approaching, some people you just never move on from them. Well, I wouldn't say never, just not for a long time, until you find someone else. Because even before her, I was stuck on someone else, and once I found her, I was stuck on her. And if I mess this up again with the next person, which I don't doubt I will do, I wouldn't put it behind me. And then the reason for it will probably be from my inability to move on from her. Just like I was thinking of the other girl when I was with her. If I screw this up, it'll probably be because I'm thinking of her while I'm up with the next girl. But hopefully that won't happen. I don't think it will. I'm a lot more, what's the right word? I'm a lot more self-aware of my flaws and what I've done wrong, what I've done right, so I hope that won't happen. But hoping isn't enough. I need to keep this in mind and take it into action for the next time. Look at that, my phone thingy didn't fall this time. I got a new phone grabber since the other ones weren't working, and it's perfect, it's not moving at all. I guess one question remains, and that would be, if I had the chance to take her back, would I? I would. And my reason for taking her back wouldn't be to get her back. It would be to, I'm not risking it, I'm gonna wait until this passes by. This place brings back memories. Anyways, like I was saying, if I had the chance to take her back, would I? I would. Not for the sake of getting her back, since she's gone. She's not the same person. She will never be the same person, and that's for the better. Just like I'm not the same person. I wouldn't take her back to recreate the past, however much I would want to. I would take her back to see if we can build a new future. Something better. Something beautiful. Two souls working together, not for the sake of filling an empty void that needs to be filled or to use each other, but to stand side by side next to each other and grow as people. Grow just like we have while apart. I really hope she's happy. I heard from a few friends that she has a boyfriend and she's doing just fine, so that's good. Going back to the concept I was talking about in the beginning, I realized loving her isn't about wanting to get her back no matter what. That's obsession, not love. Love is loving her fate, loving what happens to her, the life she lives, regardless of it, whether it's with me or with someone else, like it is right now. To love someone means you wish the best for them, no matter how much it hurts you or how painful it feels. And trust me, it feels like a dagger in my heart each and every fucking day. But that's just life. If it's not with her, I'm sure I'll find someone else to spend my life with. Right now, as I see her, she was just a stage in my life, a season. Someone who was never meant to stay, but meant to help me transform, to really start the journey towards who I want to become. Because trust me, I'm nowhere near there. I've made a lot of progress, but I'm still nowhere near to where I would like to be. I don't think I ever will. But I'll sure keep improving, keep trying. So I'm grateful for her, and I hope, even if she hates me, she can still see something positive in me. It may have been a season, and that's what I'm assuming it was right now. But it may have also been a lot more. It might have been the start of something new. Maybe it's full circle that will come around eventually, or not. Hey, look at that. If I ever do get to see her again, maybe go out for a meal or something in the future, near future, far future, maybe never. Who knows? If that ever happens, I wonder what it's going to go down like. I have a vision in my head, of course, of how I imagine it's going to go, but plans never survive contact with reality. I like to think that if it doesn't go well, or she wants to just be friends, I'll say no. I'll get up, and even if it's with a heavy heart, maybe even crying a little, I'll just tell her that's not possible. I can't just be friends with her. Because when you love someone, the thoughts of being friends, it's worse than just not being with them at all. That's how I imagine it would go, though. But in reality, I can't really be certain. I don't know if I'll actually do that or if I'll just bottle it up. Maybe desperately wishing or hoping that she'll come around, which she won't. That's just going to be my delusions taking over. Or bottling it up and knowing that it's over, but not being able to tell her. Not being man enough to get up and leave. Instead, just having to text her, or even worse, ghost her again. I don't see that happening, but who knows? You never know what you'll do in the present moment. All you can do is just tell yourself what you'll do and convince yourself that if it ever comes around to that, you'll do the right thing and mentally prepare for it. If you need any help or any advice, I'm probably not the best guy to ask, but something I've learned that's helped me is you need to have a purpose. Right now I'm unemployed. I've been unemployed for around 2.5 months, and I will be for another 1 or 2 months. So the best thing that's helped me not lament or anguish over loss is just staying busy, finding a purpose to focus on. And right now that's these little videos, just studying philosophy and trying to get better at talking, making shorts, passing the time, and doing something that means a lot to me. It doesn't take the pain away, trust me, it doesn't, but it helps control it, and it helps give you an outlet to express yourself. I don't want to say distract, but you're kind of distracting yourself from it. Something else that's also helped is confronting it, like I'm doing right now. Talking about it, writing about it, whether it's to yourself, to a friend, to random people on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, to anyone and everyone. Not caring about what they say, because the sad reality is people, they don't care about anything you have to say. They might act like they do, but they don't. And that's not their faults. They have their own lives. And that's not me trying to be rude, like I was saying. It's just the sad truth. We're instinctively programmed not to really care that much about what other people are going through, since we have our own lives. And I've gotten a lot better at it. I definitely, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I definitely think I care more than a lot of people do. I actively try to pay attention. Even if I don't find it very interesting, I still do my best to pay attention, engage, since I know how it feels to be lonely and not have anyone to talk to or anyone who cares. So if someone starts talking to you about their problems, even if you just cannot give a single damn, at least act like you do. And who knows, maybe you'll actually start caring if you do. But yeah, that's how I've dealt with it, and I continue to deal with it. Working on yourself is the greatest form of love you can really express to the person who matters the most, and that's you. And not only that, but by working on yourself and bettering yourself, you're expressing the rawest form of love to your future partner. Since why would you want them to be with someone who isn't the best you? That's the most selfish thing you can do. Not working on yourself and just settling for average. It's fine, I guess, for you, but it's just, in my opinion, it's disgusting to not be the best version of yourself that you can be for your family and your future love, whether that be a girlfriend or a wife. You're depriving them of something they deserve. And of course, what you reap is what you sow. If you settle for average and mediocrity, chances are you're going to find average and mediocrity in whoever you date. Man, I could go on and on just talking about this. This is something I've been bottling up, just keeping it inside for years upon years. Things I've learned, mistakes I've made, things I wish were different, but at the same time, I don't wish they were different. Since if they were different, I wouldn't be who I am right now. I might be better, I might be worse. Who knows? Of course, the social aspect will probably be different, but I think what matters most is the mental. Would I have the same mindset? Would it be less mature? Would I be more mature? I don't know, and that's scary. It's thought-provoking. It makes you wonder. It makes you want to go into an alternate reality where you did make those differences, and just live in it for a day to see your mindset, or not even live in it, but see it in a third-person point of view. Be able to just see yourself and access your thoughts and your mindset, just to see what kind of person you are. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to edit. It's 27 minutes. I guess though, since I'm about to head out, I'm almost home. If you're going through a hard time, you're feeling lost, my best advice is to just keep going. Feel the experience, immerse yourself in it. Don't try to deny any part of it. Don't try to deny the hurt, the pain, the struggle. Since if you repress those feelings and only try to feel the good, then you're never going to change. At best, you'll be incomplete. You'll be missing a part of you, since those negative feelings, they're still a part of you. And at worst, you'll keep making the same mistakes over and over again. New faces, same outcome. Not because it's their fault, but because it's yours. Don't deny the journey because it's hard. Facing it head on is what shows you what you're made of. It makes you transform. Love it for what it is. Love the experience, even if it's painful. And always try to be a better version of yourself. And if it's not for you, at least do it for your family or your future lover. Whoever that may be. That's it for me, so I really hope you enjoyed. If you want more of these, then make sure you stick around. Check my description. I'll leave my other socials there. And that's it, so I really hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, brother or sister. Peace.